Oh, I swear I thought I had clicked start and go live. Oops, my bad. My bad, guys, we're here. I swear I thought I clicked the start button. Oops. No, remember, Pickle just got home, so I had to go train. iDoc had to teach me on how to train him. Hold on. Well, let me line up my thing here. I swear I had turned the stream on. I talked to you guys for 5 minutes, and then I left. And apparently I never turned the stream on. So I was talking to myself. Oops. Pickle just got home and he is not the same. He is different. Like, he is well behaved. He's walking beside her. I am completely blown away. Hold on, let me get my water real quick. So she had to reintroduce me to the dog, and like, I walked by him. Normally, he would go crazy and just like jump all over me and then like, you know, like just be super excited. He just stared at me when I walked by, wagged his tail a little bit. And then she was like, heel, and he just stayed put. And then she just walked by me. Like, he didn't even know me. He didn't jump. He didn't pull the leash. He didn't do anything. He literally just walked by like a normal behaved dog. And very, 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 very good. But she was teaching me all the things that she learned. She was training for like 3 hours on how to hang on the dog. Wow, look at this market recovering a little bit this afternoon. It's not like they gave him some kind of therapy. Whatever they gave him worked. He's very happy. He's very well mannered. He's very well behaved. He doesn't seem sad or angry at all. He was very, like, he's still excitable, but it is a complete difference. His personality did a very good job. The duo was back. So we had a little bit of a midday somewhat squeeze of rose. This is actually pretty interesting for the finish of the day. If the market can like sort of, oops. All right, my bad guys. I totally thought that I had turned the stream on. I had "be right back" written on there. I was like, I'll be back 15 minutes. They just got here. About to lose the cat a second time. What's going on with NASA? Let me just refresh this. He's taken over by Body Snatcher. Yeah, he's a completely different version of himself. Come on, load up, NASDAQ. This is so weird. Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me refresh my platform. Hold on. Let me log out and log back in. Be right back in 15 minutes. LOL, just kidding. What's going on? Oh, okay. I have a little bit of bug going on here. Let me turn the platform off, turn it back on. There we go. All right, we are back. I went and grabbed me some lunch. I had some leftovers. One second. I don't know if you guys have been to a place in Texas. It's like, I don't know if y'all like Indian food or not. It's like my favorite food, pretty much. Anything like spicy or savory. There's a place called Tarka Indian Kitchen. It's basically like the Chipotle of Indian food. It's like a fast casual place. It's not really that good. It's like we never been there, but there was one by the house. I'm like, oh, it's kind of like an Indian Chipotle. You know, fast casual, just quick dining. You walk inside, there's just like tables everywhere. It's not like a restaurant. And they had pretty much a whole full menu, but the food was just like kind of fast foody tasting. It wasn't really super flavorful or great. But I do have some biryani. Yeah, it's actually like, it's not bad. But it's like, you know, it's not going to make you feel like, oh, it's just like grandma's cooking, you know, it's like really, really flavorful or good. It's like, okay, the tiki masala, I tried that just to have something too, to kind of gauge. It was almost like tomato soup. It didn't have any ground masala in it. It didn't have any, it wasn't super flavorful. I would say I ranked it like a 4 out of 10. I'd rather go get the real stuff. But biryani's not too bad. The concept is cool. It looks like they're only in this is only like the Houston area, I think. Houston, Austin, San Antonio is pretty much where it's at. But the vindaloo was pretty good. The sac paneer was pretty good. I mean, it was not bad. Just not everything was like a hit. But for casual, fast casual, it wasn't bad. Like for lunch or whatever you pre-game. Now we're trying Nigerian food. Oh yeah, dude. First time I had Nigerian food was at a Nigerian wedding. And I had like, there was like a goat stew that I had. I don't remember the name of it. And then there was like this chicken. And like Nigerian chicken is a whole different experience, you guys. If you ever had chicken, Nigerian chickens are different. It's like American chickens are like flat and plump and juicy. Nigerian chickens are like less meatier, and they're smaller and they're drier. Like the chicken was like tough and dry and really flavorful and really salty. It was so, dude, it was so flavorful. But you have to get used to the textures. Like the chicken is like in America would be like, this chicken's completely like it's overcooked like by a factor of 10. But I thought it was great. But it was like a whole different, the flavors, dude, were just like out of this world. You know me, I like flavorful, spicy stuff. That's like the Cajun in me though. Cajun in me, I'll eat all the things spicy, all the things flavorful. You load it up. I don't like bland food at all. So Nigerian food is definitely super flavorful. You said your wife's Nigerian, you're Venezuelan, you eat more Nigerian food than she does. LOL. How will it impact tomorrow's thesis? Honestly, I'm going to say that it depends on where we close. If you close with catalyst active, that's bad for tomorrow. It's going to continue the market acceleration. Now, this W on the cat side was actually pretty impressive to see us kind of play off of it twice, and it looks like it's trying to reject a second time. Looking at it, when I compare the both instances of tapping, it looks like we are slightly at the same place on the second tap, if not slightly worse on resilience. Resilience is about -20 here on the S&P. Turn the little S&P chart here. About a minus, 30 and 20, and then here it's like a -20. So it's actually, sorry, resilience is slightly better on the S&P. NASDAQ is slightly worse. So the idea is that NASDAQ is not getting better while S&P is, and each time you tap against these levels, you're going to see like, are we getting more of the market cap filling the gap or not? And while S&P is looking slightly better-ish, I would say, debatably, actually no, the first tap, but then it got better. I'd say -10 and -20. Yeah, so actually they're both worse than the last tap. So conditions are worse for reversal. If we do close below cat active, that says a lot about tomorrow. Like tomorrow's gonna be a continuation of today. This was very unusual. Again, this is just the VIX trying to figure out. The volatility's finally exploded, and now the VIX is trying to figure out what it's gonna do. I've still held my puts to all of this. I mean, I do strike in the money down in here. If I get, I think 22.6 is where we need to go. So I'm not too far from it. Yeah, the red stew. Oh, that's like the it's like the tomato stew with meat in it. I think that's what we had at the wedding too. There was a little bit of everything. There was like a goat stew, and then there was like a red stew with some chicken in it. I remember like tasting a little bit of everything. This is my first time ever having Nigerian food. It was good. Like I said, the hardest thing was just the texture of the chicken was so different than anything I had. I've never had dry, like chicken's so dry it's almost jerky, but like so much flavor. It's like concentrated. And then once I was like, okay, this is good, and I got used to the texture of it, it was like one of the best chicken I ever had. It was super tasty. I was like, dang, it's good. Chicken America blows. Yeah, I know, right? It's like, that's what a lot of people say. You know, ours is like corn-fed, overly plump, overly fatty chicken meat with like no flavor, basically. And then you get chickens from around the world, you know, and they taste significantly different. Other trading chats are so dumb compared to here. I feel like every person in the world that's smart ends up over in this stream. I feel like most people here, this is like a geeky symposium of like industry professionals, are like, you know, this feels like the commons area of my engineering school. Other chats just feel like a bunch of like, you know, mouth breathing cavemen, and they really sound like the stupidest people I've ever heard. And it makes me happy that there's, you know, millions of people out there that are not learning trading, that are still continuing to trade, because I need a bunch of dumb retail folks to lose money in the market so I can keep winning. So it doesn't, like, you know, you guys are going to win for sure. Hopefully, you know, this is the place we all win. And, you know, it's great to have, you know, dummies out there too, becoming my exit liquidity, I guess. John's about to talk. Yeah. But man, Pickle was so different. Whenever she brought him back, we were walking. So I basically walked out to the pool. We have this giant lake right by the pool. It's really nice. And so I walked out past the pool and I walked over to the lake. And she's staying there with Pickle. And she just texted me. She goes like, pretend like you don't even know us. And we just walked by. He was staying there. Normally, when anybody walks by, he's yanking the leash and like pulling himself like he's going to choke himself to death almost. And we used to have a body harness. Now we have a choke collar. And so he doesn't pull himself. And the body harness just promoted him pulling the leash. And so normally when you'd walk up, he would yank the leash so hard and wag his tail and be like trying to jump at you and escape to get to you and stuff. So excited to see anybody that walked by, he would bark, just super excited. And now I walked by, all he did was go like this and wagged his tail a little bit, but he stayed put. And I was like, she goes, just pretend like you don't even know him. And I just walked up to them. I walked by, he didn't jump on my leg. That was weird. He didn't jump up and try to get anything. He just wagged his tail like he was happy to see me. And he just stayed there like nothing happened. I was like, body snatcher, dude. My dog is gone. Like, that's not my dog. It's so great. So he was gone for like 3 weeks for training. If you haven't seen Pickle in a while, that's why. And we just got him back. And so now, you know, she was teaching me all the things they taught her, and we're walking and I'm watching iDoc walk the dog. And he's just walking at pace with her. People are walking by. He's not chasing at it. It's a whole night and day difference. This was worth every penny. I'm telling you, it was good. So now she has to coach me on all the things to do now. But Pickle is a well-behaved little boy now. Hopefully it stays. The power of electricity is amazing on dogs. Probably. I asked her, I was like, so did they beat him up or they have shock therapy? She's like, no. They said they used none of that. They just used vocal tone. Don't, don't over pet. It's like, we over pet him. We're always petting him, rewarding him. He always wants more. You know, you need to show firmness and use vocal tone. Let them know, use verbal commands. And she was like shouting the verbal commands and he was like listening. Yeah, I was like, did they beat him up? He's like, no, he's in good spirits. He didn't look like wimpy. He didn't look scared. He looked very happy. And then when I finally sat down, he was like licking my face. Like he was like, okay, now I can say hi. So, I don't know why you feel like he'll revert for some reason. Well, they said that like you need to be firm. And one thing that we do a lot, I guess, is overly pet. And we're always like, good boy, good boy, good boy. And that doesn't teach a dog anything. Like when you're overly petting them, you should only pet them when you're trying to reward them for doing something, kind of thing. So I'm sitting there like restraining the urge to like scratch his chin and stuff. And he's just behaving. And I'm like, okay, let's hope he doesn't revert. Yeah, separation anxiety, travel anxiety. He was destructive. He's eaten like every remote, every pair of shoes. Yeah, so they don't use shock therapy. They didn't use any kind of like physical punishment therapy or anything like that. They just used tone. But Pickle's also a really smart dog. One of the things we noticed when we had the litter, all the dogs that were there, he was the one that had the biggest looking face. And we actually thought, we were like, oh, we don't want that one. He's the weird looking one. He had like a head that was twice as big as all his brothers and sisters, and his eyes are really spaced apart. He kind of looked like the fat one of the bunch. And we were like, oh man, he's so big. I thought we were getting a small dog. He's gonna be like some giant dog. We realized he probably just had a big brain because he was the smartest one. While she showed us a video when they were all puppies of all these dogs like fighting over this ball with this like puzzle ball that had food in it. Pickle like walked over to the side where the bowl was and was eating out of the bowl. He was like, screw all these guys, I'm smarter than y'all, I'm gonna eat over here. So he's a very easy to train dog. He just wasn't being trained. So I don't think it took much. Because he like iDoc has him doing tricks. He's really good at all his tricks. He can like walk between her legs and stuff on command. But yeah, they did a really good job. It was in like maybe like an hour and a half or 2 hours out west in Houston, in Katy. He was pretty good. He had a lot of unresolved conflict they spoke through with him. Yeah. So good boy is back. You fake attack your dog at 3 to establish dominance, biting, and he's perfect angel his whole life. Oh, that's kind of smart. Yeah, Pickle with the big brain though. He's been very good since he got home, but we'll see how he turns out. She's gonna leave to go, I don't know, somewhere, doctor or something, dentist maybe. And he's going to be in his kennel for a little bit. So we'll see how he does when we get out of there. Look, guys, cat is still active. Second attempt, resilience is worse off than the first tap. So this isn't the best sign. DD ratio is greater than half, which is good. It means some of the stocks have resolved, but it's still in a bad spot. And if the market continues to stay where it is here, I fear that things are going to be worse going into tomorrow. This giant W in the middle of the sell-off could only indicate a pause in the panic. Cat active, sorry. That's too funny. Wait, who? That was Tyler this morning, wasn't it? Tyler, yeah. That's funny. The golden retriever ate all the lights in the backyard and the palms. Dude, that sucks. Yeah, but hopefully it's good. Like Pickle's only like destroyed, you know, half of the things I own, which is crazy. He destroyed one remote for one TV. He destroyed the new remote for the new TV. He destroyed my running shoes. He destroyed a pair of iDocs, Chanel shoes and Celine sunglasses. Maybe I'm getting those backwards, but two like designer things that were expensive, and he just gnawed them up. He ate one pair of my glasses. So he's been bad. He's only destroyed like half of the things I own, which is crazy. Can the boot camp be taken self-paced or is it live classes? So it's both, right? You can do both. It's live classes every day at the end of the market session. And there's a huge group of us in there. We go over the video together and I answer questions, do real life examples, which is the best experience of the boot camp. But for people that can't make the live, it is recorded. So that's why you said you had a golden retriever. What'd you do to him? Where'd he go? But anyways, I'll say overall for the Tarka, the fast casual Indian, I thought the biryani's pretty good. Actually pretty good. For fast casual wasn't bad. It's like the Indian version of Chipotle. And they're only in Texas, but they're good. It's a pretty cool concept. All right, guys, take your vote. What do you guys think? Up or down from here? It still looks down to me. Longs are really struggling. Yeah, it is, right? We need to see resilience start moving. And we'll see. Goes down, doesn't it? Okay. Okay, what else do I need to do? I honestly, I mean, I could still try to short this. A couple of accounts. But no shorting below DD band. That is the thing. Now again, we tell that because the stats are really bad. But if there is a short, it is from here. That is the level. It doesn't mean that you can't choose a low probability set. Just consider it a coin flip. So anything that I say like sit out or don't do, it's because it's a coin flip and it's additionally volatile. So the volatility can be really bad. If I were to choose to do anything, it would be like one thing in one account and keeping it super light. I wouldn't be doing a lot of risk, but and I also have puts, which is an active short. So in all honesty, I don't have to do anything. I am up 17K in these accounts, which is pretty damn good. Like I could push for 20, but confirmation of start pull having under 170. Gamma says, you talking about for Nasdaq 170? Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, 170, 165-ish area. I'm looking at that right here. Yeah. It's bad for the cat to still be active. Must be in the same spot. And this giant W was very interesting. The market's trying to buy a dip, right? VVIX is still elevated. VIX is still pushing higher. So good deal. All right, guys, don't forget that the FundedNext 40% off, no DLL on cap payout sale is going on. This is by far their big sale they do. Code is called No Limit, and it uses the Rocket Scooter link in the description. You guys like FundedNext? We always wait for this sale, you know, and whenever they have it, they've had it like 3 times now since I've known these guys, and it's been pretty much my favorite experience with them. The no DLL with uncapped payouts is something the props don't really do. So it's a good it's the account that allows you to scale. Not all the prop accounts give you the ability to scale like these guys do. So that's why I really like it when they have the little deal for it. We need to stay on the rapid accounts. Yeah, that would be nice, right? I think it's good until the end of the week. Let me double check the thing they sent me. Hold on. I think it's until the 5th of, yeah, it's 5th of September. Yeah. So you got until Friday. And you can only get, and remember, and it's not like the last sale, they kind of caught on to what everyone was doing. Basically, everybody just buys accounts and tries to pass and buys accounts, try to pass. And then you bust a lot until you get 7 of them funded, right? Or 7 of them pass. And, but you can do a total of, I think it's still 300. Oh, let me see. I don't know if they change it. It's, I always get it backwards. 700K total, 300K funded, right? That's what it still is, right? I get all the numbers mixed up in my head these days. It is a total of max 6 uses of the coupon total, right? So you can have 300 funded and 700 in eval. So you can have a million total, right? I think that's like the total you can have. Rocket Scooter, best system in the world. Rocket Scooter, Rocket Scooter. Hey, what's up, Tyler? I got 550 monthlies on QQQ, Greco. You gonna come out to Fly Texas? Come see me? Boy, you better come out. Come on out. Bring a swimsuit, dude. We'll go drink at the pool or something, man. It's like hot as shit. You come hang out. Me and IDoc will take you around, dude. We'll go paint the town Green. What's the name of that song? Rocket Shooter is the best is the name of the song that we were singing. Are both Tylers invited? Yes. Anybody named Tyler is invited. He said, you don't like what MFF did from a marketing perspective? Oh, the billions thing? That now they have a bunch of like dummies in their chat now. When's the next H-Town meetup? I think I might plan some kind of meetup. Maybe, and we can do something. I think maybe in the fall or something kind of nice. Something early on. We get people come out, hang out. At Ojos Locos. Dude, I went there for brunch the other day. That place wasn't bad. In River Oaks, the place is pretty good. We went to have you been there yet? Esteban? They're pretty good. Where will the meetup be? I don't know, man. What could we do? We gotta think of what we'd like to do. There's a ton of stuff. We can always go to like we can always go pub crawling around the Heights. We can always go, I don't know, do geeky shit like escape rooms. I don't know, whatever you guys want to do. We can go to a club. Got a ton of friends that are club owners. Get a table or two and do some late night rocking out. Boxing gloves, that'll work. Rent out a suite at a Texans game. Oh, that'd be pretty sweet, actually. A Texans game would be pretty cool. Or if it's late enough, I'd rather go to a Rockets game. I mean, I like football. Don't get me wrong. I was not a big Texans fan. I'd rather. I know I live in Houston. But I'd rather go to Dallas and go to a Cowboys game. But if it's later in the year, we can go to a Rockets game. That'd be fun. We could play Nintendo Switch. We can definitely do that. Rip Matt's house, two Tylers. I'll set up an octagon, and the two Tylers can fight to the death with swimming pool noodles, and we'll see who reigns victorious to keep the name. Or when we all go to Miami, where Tyler is, where Gamma is, we can go party with those guys. All right. So I honestly feel like this is just not going to save itself today. The market tried to find a dip like it has been in this area, and it's going to have to see something good. Now, the crazy part is that none of the stocks have broken through key levels. NVIDIA's MHP bounced like expected. Apple, all of these ones have bounced. Hedge pressure bounce, bull zone bounce. Everything's looking stable. Even Amazon's holding the fort. MHP break upside. Meta's holding MHP. At least big tech is doing okay. Cat active days, I don't really do much, which is kind of why I'm just chilling. It's more of a coin flip. I do feel down though before up. I don't feel like the market's getting any stronger. At least stay at a Hilton because they have real bacon. Tickets to the Tyler fight in Houston are gonna be $100 a pop. So I'll set up a PayPal link. You guys can just Thai fight 25. We need like a slogan for the fight though. Come to Thai Fight to see which guy has the right to the name Tyler. The winner gets to cuddle Matt. Oh, you mean I win in both cases? Well, I can't disagree with that. Looks like I'm the winner in the end. It's always a good thing. TIE Fighter. That's a very Star Wars sort of sounding thing. There can only be one. Yeah, looks like it is going to start pulling back a little bit. Now, again, I don't know if we hit the open and then just green candle up, but the momentum clearly is down. The volume is not to the buy side heavily like it is to the sell side. You can easily see the volume spikes are not progressing the index higher. The index is still just tracking stocks that are pulling back. I think the sectors, let me see if anything's looking slightly better. With everything red, yeah. It's crazy to see everything red and then everything's sort of not really selling off. Things just kind of dipped pretty low. The index is selling off, but the stocks gapped down and stayed lower. So in the session, there's still people buying, but I feel like the sell side is pretty heavy. So we'll see if I can get like 400 or 500% on these puts. I'd be pretty happy just to get a pretty good trade, you know. Rapid drop at 163. I would say about 6,400 is that kind of like S&P psychological level too. We've been sort of hovering at. I would, if you were to tell me to do something, I would press the short button and be short from up here, like I was saying earlier when the signal got weaker, but I didn't. I decided to follow my rule and just stay set up. 17K, I'm pretty happy. But did you guys do anything? Are y'all shorting from here? What y'all do? Gamma with the balls of steel here. There we go. I'm with you, man, in spirit. I think that's it. I haven't touched the puts. I haven't sold them. I haven't sold any of it. Okay, so I've been done this morning. Cool, baby. It is like hot as crap in here. What's so hot? Oh, I know. I was walking outside by the pool. Would I consider adding to the put position? No, because whenever I commit to the trade, I mean, I could add some more right here, but the idea is that the trade is balanced for the risk I was taking in the props. So I could take an additional stronger put hedge. The problem is the puts are going to be taxed pretty poorly. So the idea was to balance out the all-in capital cost of these prop accounts. So the amount that I put in was a little over twice the amount that I invested into the prop accounts. So the idea is it's slightly balanced to hedge, and it's not really super speculative. Like I'm really trying to put a lot into it beyond that. So I'm in a comfortable place where if I lose both trades, I'm okay. The total risk is under 25. Ain't bad. One heck of a day today. Res on this uptick, Res just dropped a little bit on NASDAQ. I wonder if this is going to drop the market further. Now with the FundedNext, they only allow you to get 6 of the accounts, so you can't go in there and start blowing them up. And you could just buy some more. They did 6 total. Last time, people were just brute forcing till they got as many as they could passed. They'd get 7 of them passed and 3 of them funded, and then have plenty in reserve. Now they don't let you get the DLs in reserve because it is risky for them. That's like I said. I was like, the fact that you buy unlimited amount of these can't last. And now the second sale they have, you can only get 6. 6 uses of the no limit code, which does make sense. You can't get any more than 6. So you can't brute force them anymore. You have to actually take them seriously. But last time I just brute forced them, so I passed all of them. By the end of the sale, I had all of them passed. It was really easy. Just throw in the money. Yeah. They got smart because they realized how much we were exploiting the generosity of theirs. After the sale was over, I had as many as you can get total maxed out past. And that was a huge August for me. Remember I told you guys August is pretty big for me in the prop space, at least. Now you can only get 6. So you have to actually trade the eval side really slowly and seriously. This is the time not to risk it. The exploits patch L devs. I know, right? They got rid of my wall hack, damn it. So now you can't just like, you know, buy them and brute force them at, you know, 200 whatever bucks a pop and buy them and fail and buy them and fail until you pass, and then the sale's over and you've passed them all. This one you get 6 and that's it. So don't mess them up. You got to actually trade them like normal. Chase, what happened? Did you use the link from the email? Oh, if you're about my funded futures, yeah, you have to use the link from the email. As Isai said, do I prefer the 50K or the 100K on FundedNext? The 100K when there's a DLL because it's bigger. When there's no DLL, the 50K gives you more flexibility. It's a higher drawdown to cost ratio. So the 50K is slightly better when the DLL is removed. When the DLL is there, the 100K gives you a fatter loss limit to play with, which makes it easier to scale. Do I have a method to identify fake outs? Yeah, I don't use candles to make my decisions, so I'm never faked out. I'll get the trade wrong, but it's never faked out. I don't chase a long and chase a short. If I want a long or short, it's from a reason for a reason. So like if I were to long at the pivots, it's dipping, I'm longing, it's rallying, I'm shorting, whatever I was going to do. So normally fake outs are like the market moves like this and then you jump in and then it squeezes you out. You're using the candles to make your decision. Candles and momentum. Since I abandoned that style of trading, there's no fake outs anymore. I'll be on the wrong side of the trade, but it's never the trend that's telling me which way to trade. I don't see this and say, oh, the market's going up, let me chase the long and try to get in on this because I think it's rallying, I'm going to miss out. If I didn't get in on the long, like somewhere down here, I don't care to get into it. So I'm always trying to buy at a low and short at a high. It's very rarely I'm going to be faked out because I'm actually usually going against the trend. So I'm not getting a sign to chase something and then I jump in at the top. It's usually like this whenever I'm trying to long. And so I'm in at the right spot as much as I can be to avoid fake outs. Yeah. So as I switch to volume pivot style trading, fake outs have been not a thing in the past because I'm not relying on the candles to give me information, you know, shape of their candles, pattern of the candles, technical analysis to give me information, make a trade. I'm trading at a level and looking at what the stocks are doing to see if I want long or short. My strategy is 100% based on pivots. And ever since I did that, my win rate went through the roof. Yes, sir. I tend to just make sure I only trade where volume's going to be. That's really the trick. And hold on a second. Yeah, and this trade where volume will be basically. And all the nuggets about the pivots in our course. Yeah, our course is only 20 bucks though. And I can actually teach you on the stream. We don't sell an expensive trading course at all. We actually don't kind of believe in that here. Every trading course I ever sell is always $1 per course. That's it. I've always been this way. I've never sold $1,000 mentorship seats or $10,000 boot camps or anything. Every course I ever teach is $1. That's it, just $1. The idea is that it's just enough to support itself and the money pays 2 salaried employees and we really don't make a profit off of it. And that's kind of what made our boot camp so special, is because it's very substantial. It's not a basic course at all. It's not like here's half the course, you want the rest, here's 10,000 bucks. It's 20 bucks, one and done. And it got so big that members in this community buy boot camps for other people. It's become a tradition here. This time around, we're in Bootcamp Series 12. We've had 234 people take the bootcamp for free because other people bought it for them. And that's how big it gets. People are like, it's 20 bucks, it'll change your life. That's what they've been saying. And 234 was how much we gave away at the last bootcamp. That's where it's pretty cool. But it'll always be $1 a class, and it's always gonna be that way. And I take it very seriously. It's my favorite thing that I do. For FundedNext, yeah, the FundedNext is going on right now. It's you actually started today, or you actually started yesterday and it ends on Friday. 40% off, no DLL. And oh, let me put it in here. Let me type it in chat here. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up there for you guys to see it. Ever since Pickle, you're trading. Ever since Pickle, my trading went through the roof. Also, Matt, there is consistent in these sale accounts and not in the twice per year too good accounts. At least I think. Only difference though. So wait, there is consistent in these sale accounts and not in the twice per year too good accounts. There is consistency here. There's always been consistency in them. I might have said it wrong, it flies. There's always been a 40% consistency. It's no DLL and uncapped. I might have said it wrong. It's so no DLL and uncapped. It's the same sale they had last time. Except this time they limit how many you can get. It's the meth stamina. Like, how do I have so much stamina in the stream? I think it's because I love hanging out with you guys. I love what I do. This is really fun. And yeah, I'm no meth anymore. I'm meth free these days. I haven't taken an Adderall in, God, maybe almost a year now. So yeah, is it crazy? You know, Matt is meth free now. I finally just started slightly drinking coffee again. Once I got my health in check, I just started drinking a little bit of coffee. My ADHD, once I got healthier, is actually gotten much better, which is good. And my blood pressure was crazy through the roof. I got that under control and I stopped drinking coffee. Now I'm sipping on a little bit of coffee every day, and that's it. I'm focused, man. Free meth. You're like waiting me to give away the rest of the bottle. Y'all are funny. You want to quit Adderall? You feel like it's hurting your trading? Should I quit? Well, you already have your answer then if you feel like it's hurting your trading. It's, again, cutting stimulants out very quick can have like a strong effect. You know, like anything that's stimulant, you gotta taper off and it'll shock your system. You will go through withdrawals with stimulants for sure. Slight withdrawal. It's not that bad. It's not like it's heroin or something, but you know, you're gonna get like the itch. You're like, I need coffee. I need a cigarette. You know. But I think getting off Adderall has been the best decision I've made for my health. I've been taking that since college, man. So like relying on it to get by. Adderall built rocket scooter, you know. But I feel like I'm more energetic now, and I'm doing everything I've ever done better now than I ever have before. Like, I was playing Apex over the weekend. I was just slaying kids. I was like, dang, I feel like this is the best I've ever been at Apex. So I feel like I have like a natural like recovery, working out, eating better. Yeah, the twice a year FundedNext doesn't have DLL. There's still consistency on. So UDT is putting a lot of pressure on the pinning and Q pivots, especially here. The 160 level, right? The level you're talking about is pinning. This is close to, is this 563? Yeah, okay. That's what I was saying, 62, 63. We also have a lot of 0 days built in the 561, 560 calls on QQQ as well, providing a little lift. Imagine what SBS withdrawal is like. I just threw that guy in prison. Who knows, man? Can you imagine before they all got arrested and stuff in Bitcoin, this particular conference here, Bitcoin 2022, when I went there, Wolf Financial and all those guys, Stock Market News, they all got invited to go to the Bahamas to hang out with the FTX dudes. And they went. I don't know if what they all did there, but I was invited to go, and I was already gone for 3 weeks, so I was like, I'm gonna go back to Houston. after 3 weeks in Miami. So I came back home. I was streaming from there. But I almost, and this is at the peak when they were like top dogs. I almost went to the compound to hang out with those nerds. So I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because I probably would have posted all over my socials like, but again, I'm not a crypto person, so it didn't even matter to me. But it was kind of like, you know, I would have been seen in pictures with those people. And thank God I never went out there. I just thought it'd be cool to get a free trip to Bahamas. But I ended up never going. And then the next year they all got arrested. I went to the Bitcoin conference, and I don't do anything in Bitcoin. I don't do any crypto. I've never owned crypto in my life. The closest thing I have to crypto is the Rise payments I get from the props, but it's not like I have any coins or anything. I went just for networking. I was like, oh, let me just network in the financial industry. Let me go and meet people. I was doing spaces with Wolf at the time, and I met a ton of people that I'll never have anything to do with. I feel like everybody there was like Web3 this, Web3 that. I couldn't understand what half the people even actually did. When I go on social media, I go to somebody's Twitter, and it's like, what do you do? And it's like Web3 this, Web that. It just has all these descriptions of things. I have no idea what they actually do. Everybody seems to have some kind of business or some kind of thing in Web3, but it's not very clear what they actually even do. So I had this impression that all of it is just talk, and there's like no real tangible thing that anybody actually did there. I'm like, what do you do? Oh, I own this business in Web3. We do this, we do that. I'm like, which is what? Like tangibly, are you like turning wrenches? Is it a video game? Are you trading on it? No, it's like, you don't do trading with us. You don't do anything. And I was like, so what is it you actually do? And people were explaining to me what they did, and I still couldn't comprehend like what their actual job was. So it was the weirdest experience. It was Fugazi. Yeah, like I felt like it. Everyone had some kind of business in Web3 or something. And I'm like, but you own a website? No, we don't have a website. And I'm like, well, what do you do? So I felt like the most of people that worked in Web3, their job was just to talk about like Web3. It's like the opposite of Fight Club. First rule of Web3, just talk about Web3. If you talk about it long enough, we'll bring it into existence. What is it you do? It doesn't matter. Just talk about it. Just have a social media profile that talks about it. And I think a lot of them were just trying to invest or be part of some kind of crypto thing, betting on it becoming big. And everyone had some kind of Web3 crypto based fund or this and that. It all sounded great to me. And it was like, am I just being a boomer here? Or is this just really like a big fugazi? Like, are people just saying stuff just to say stuff? And am I just being a boomer here, you know? So who knows? What do y'all think? Fugazi, it's a woozy, it's a wazi. You worked in Web3 for 4 years, and most of it was leveraging existing tools and use technical words to sound smart. Looks like Gamma, you're getting your level, dude. 160 coming up. 65 is kind of being fought at. Stocks are not picking up any ground, and actually some Nasdaq stocks are doing worse, and S&P stocks are actually starting to finally pull back again. Donsky, you took your purchase monthly plan, took the advice on education and props. Oh, awesome, man. Welcome to the crew, dude. But yeah, it was weird. Bitcoin conference, everybody I met, and it was the weirdest thing, because like we went to this one club, and we all got a table, and then I ended up buying a table at Club 11 for all these guys, and I actually ended up not going. I didn't feel like going out with them after we all hung out. But I got a table, 11 is the big, fancy, club with the girls and everything. And we went to this other club in the daytime, and we're just hanging out. And everybody there was like a CEO's hangout. Everybody there was a CEO of something. And then like Wolf was like, yeah, that guy, he's worth like $40 million. He built this crypto thing. And this guy's worth like 100 million. This guy's almost a crypto billionaire, and all these people. And then like at the time, Rishi was the CEO of StockTwit. So he was there with us. And there was just a handful of people that I kind of knew. But most people I didn't. And there were all these kids that looked like they were like 19 years old and 20 years old that were like worth $50 million on paper or whatever. And each one of them owned something that I had no idea what they actually did. They couldn't really explain it that well. I was like, so what do you do? Oh, I'm this and this and this Web3. And what I was saying went way over my head. So I was like, is this consulting? Are you building something? Do you own assets? And I'm just like completely confused. So I found out that most of it was just people were, you know, like it's like startup mentality. Let's just have a .com company and talk about .com, but like we don't really have a website yet or we don't really sell anything. Let's just say the word .com a million times and people throw money at us. And I was like, okay. So most of these were like crypto or NFT investors, and they had some kind of, they just sounded real smart. So anyways, I never felt so insulted in my intelligence other than hanging out with this group of people. Not the people who are my friends, like you know, like Rishi and Gob and all these guys are really like, they actually have substantially do something. StockTwits is huge and Well Financial is huge. These are, you know, substantial people. They provide something really nice to the community. However, everyone else there was just blowing my mind how stupid they all were, not really doing anything that made sense. And so I bailed. I didn't even go with them after I bought the table, and they all went out and partied. And I can imagine what it was like with all those geeks out there at that club talking to girls for the first time. I was like, I'm gonna do something else. And instead I went over to my friend's house, and she cooked me dinner, and who lived in Miami, and we just chilled and drank wine and just caught up. And all these geeky crypto bros went to Club 11 on my dime. Then I was just like, well, I'm glad I didn't go. And then that's the same group of people that all went to the FTX thing. So I had a hard time understanding what Web3 people actually even did. I thought they were all trying to leverage something such that crypto would have massive utility, and they were all prepped in the space for it, which I understand makes sense. But it's like they don't understand what they were trying to do, and just basically trying to catch any wave they could. I felt like let's just kind of cast a wide net, and then whatever wave gets big, we're prepped and ready for it. We got the funding, we got the personnel, we got the desire, and let's build on. If something tangible spawns out of the crypto world, we'll jump in right on it. I feel like everybody was waiting for something to actually happen to build a business out of it. That's what I feel like happened. You know what I mean? That's just positioning for something, and there was not anything real help, like tangible going on. But the whole Bitcoin conference was just like kind of a waste of time. But they did get a hand job from Caroline Ellison. Gross. You couldn't pay me to do that. That's funny. What? Free Victor. But anyways. You spoke at the shitcoin 2022. That's the year I was there. Right here, baby. This is Bitcoin 2022. I went to a lot of speaking events, but I don't remember which. I don't, like, honestly, it all went over my head. So I spent most of the time just hanging out with people I knew and hanging out with them and work in the room. They were like, Wolf was walking around meeting people for his Spaces thing. He was like, you know, we sell Twitter Spaces. We can feature you on our space. So Gob was just there to promote Wolf. We weren't really like going to I went to a couple speaking events, but we weren't really going there to like participate in the educational side of stuff. He was there to sell. You know, if you know Wolf, dude, he's a hustler, man. He'll work a room. It was very impressive watching him just go up to people and just introduce himself and talk to him. He's a really young guy, but he would just get the CEO just like wide-eyed on what he was talking to him about. He got those spaces that were so, in 2022, man, his spaces were just they were the most watched Twitter spaces on Twitter. Like his stuff, he had the most views on Twitter spaces of anybody on Twitter, period, not just finance. And so crypto conference, and watching him walk around and just talk to people was very impressive. I was just kind of like chilling in the back, just like, I'm just this other guy. I'm just hanging out. I didn't make one worthwhile connection at that entire event in the equities or future space. What is Trump speaking about? What is he not speaking about, right? He's always talking about something. I'm not watching it right now. Oh, you said Wolf's probably like the still biggest spaces. I think there's a couple people. I think like what's his name, Mario Nafal or whatever is probably the biggest space now for views. But there's a time for the first year I was doing at the peak of it about 12 spaces a week. I would stream in the mornings and do spaces throughout the week, and I was on almost every show that they could squeeze me into in 2021, 2022. It was big back then. Not everybody was doing spaces because it was only offered to a few people during the beta, and they really built on it and kind of monopolized out the door. And then my biggest space I did was on was with the streets. It was me, Ashton Nolan. So me and Ashton were like the two, and AJ. We got AJ on there after a while. You know, the architect. So it's three of us, and then we were on there with Peter Tuchman. So Einstein of Wall Street was on there with us. Jay Woods was on there. These are like old school, like, you know, legends traders. So Peter, Jay, and Sarge, that was like the crew. We were all on the street, which was you know, the street is Jim Cramer's company. So we were on their space, which is pretty cool. That's probably the biggest gig I had in the spaces. So I get to meet a lot of the OG traders. Kim Carson was on there one time with us. A lot of big names were on that space. I was pretty honored to be on that panel. So I got to meet some pretty cool peeps through that space. So they would cycle in like a guest speaker every once in a while. Peter is he's crazy. He's so funny. Einstein of Wall Street, if you ever see him, he's hilarious, and he's funny on space. He got so much energy. He's a very smart guy. He's really chill dude. Bum, 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 bum. How do we enter in lifetime? That was from this morning. So if you want to do lifetime, once a month we'll do lifetime giveaway. What you have to do is if you spend $1,000 using Rocket Scooter code or code Rocket with FundedNext with any of our prop partners, then for the following month you can enter into our lifetime giveaway. Tradeify is going to be in London. That'd be kind of cool, like the meetup. Trading meetups are fun. I've been to a couple. They're pretty cool. I went to TrendSpider had a meetup in Houston, and I made some lifelong friends going to that meetup. I met a lot of really cool people that I still chat with all the time today. So trader meetups are neat if people do end up going there. The raffle we do on the last day of every month in the morning at 11 o'clock in the morning. Or sorry, 10 o'clock in the morning Eastern. So we'll do the next one on the 30th of September for the September subs. Oh, what do I want to do? Do I want to trade this? Doing nothing. Res is starting to deteriorate even on this uptick in S&P. As you guys see, keep an eye out. The S&P weekly res has dumped in the last minute from 29 to 36. I'm sorry, yeah, 29 to 36 on this green uptick. So this is a hint of a possible fake out. If you are in TradingView with My Funded Futures Tradeabate, you pay for live data, but your charts are still delayed. I do not know how that works. I have to direct you to My Funded Futures tech support. Yeah, we don't have any like connection to them in that capacity. As far as like being able to do tech support with those guys. Well, I know sale for rapid accounts. They just had one. They had a rapid sale account like not too long ago. Oh, Tyler said you need to pay for TradingView. That might be it. Oh, you know what? I think I remember that. You have to be in one of the paid tiers of TradingView, and I think that's right. You don't have to pay a lot. If you try, also, Little Blue said the other thing, I didn't think about that, but try to log into Tradeivate directly and make sure you sign your data agreements. Yeah. But Tyler seems to have the answer. It's the 5-second delayed on the free version. Look at all these guys in here helping you out. I love y'all. Y'all are the best. All right. Are we getting that buy signal today? Now let's turn it out. That's looking pretty clean for recovery. Quickie little candle up to the cat line. Cat is still active on NASDAQ. S&P still way active below DD band. I don't know. What do you guys want to do? Should I trade a micro just for funsies? What should we do? Just for funsy onesies? What's the worst that can happen? Blow up my account by trading one micro? One micro long? This is true. That's moving pretty damn quick to close outside of the cat range. I wonder, is it, Trump is talking right now, right? Is he easing the tension? Ease that tension, baby. That's picking up something. It's talking about Space Command right now. Bum, 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 bum. I don't know. Moving Space Force to Alabama. It sounds like where I mean, that's where all the aliens anal probe people, so I guess that's where you want Space Force to be. I'll tell you, man, that alien came out of nowhere. Took me and my wife up into their spaceship. Tell me more. It took 2 of my cows too. Holy shnikes, look at this thing moving. That's a good finish to the day. It's a nice weak actions. Market's trying to hold. Pretty solid end there. Trying to save the cat line there. All right, let's do more songs, guys. All right, we got more songs for the songwriting. While we're waiting for this, I honestly do feel like the market is fighting at this one key level. I think it's not gonna, I don't think it's gonna hold, but we'll see. In the meantime, let's get some jams going. All right. We've got a bunch of AI music. I want you guys to vote on if you like the song, you hate the song, if you listen to it on, if it deserves an award or not. Just say yes, say no, or say playlist if you want to keep it. This is inspired EDM by my favorite artist in the world. Do you guys know who this is? This is one of the better AI photos. If you guys know who this is, we're gonna be friends.
Wake up with the sun, it's a brand new move. Mats on the line, making day traders groove. Rocket scooter rolling, platform prime to soar. See horns that's always hungry for more. The
Houston House Mafia, there you go.
toes, keeps the worries away.
That's these boys. That's not bad, right? Slightly Swedish Matt. There we go. Look, it's so like it's weird how we all look like the eyes are like completely black. It looks like fake humans. They got Angelo, perfect, man. That's crazy. All right. They look they look like boyfriends in the AI version. They look like human clones in the AI version. They don't even look like real distinct people. The weird like black, straight black doll eye looking weirdness. Skinwalkers. So Swedish House Mafia, that's the three artists you guys know. Axwell and Angelo and Sebastian. Bow, 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 bow. All right, award-winning playlist. What do you think? We're gonna give away in a little bit. It's a dramatic remix of it.
It's a brand new move. Matt's on the line, making day traders groove. Rocket scooter rolling, platform prime to soar. CEO mindset, always hungry for more. Attic in the kitchen, fuel the stream today. Avocado toast keeps the worries away. Spin up the charts, futures market runs. Giveaways unlocking for everyone. Trade to win, load up the screen. Dream, watch those candles burn.
Decent. All right. Well, I like the playlist. We can playlist this one. Doesn't seem like everybody was like super thrilled to make it like a finalist. However, it's a great EDM tune. It's pretty good though. Playlist it up. We'll listen to this one for sure. This one too. This was Mark Easy. Mark's written a bunch of songs, so they're all pretty good. So we're doing a lifetime giveaway for people that like write stream music, which is pretty cool. Something we do every couple months. All right, so I think the market is fighting at this key level. I do think we're back down for today, honestly. Unless we clear this level and pass through, the indications are not getting better for a run up after past open. So I would be very surprised to see this rally, like absolutely surprised. And one of my favorite photos. Hold on, I need a song to go with it though. Hell yeah, dude. Slightly Tobias Forge Matt. There we go. Although the music sounds not Ghost-like, it sounds very like Rammstein-like. That picture's still pretty spot on. This sounds nothing like Ghost, but the photo looks good. I like the rocket. I like the rocket patch on the shirt. So if you guys don't know who Ghost is, let me show you. I just actually went to their concert not too long ago. So they got the Cardinal Copia look going on over here. Not a bad job, not a bad job. That's what this was copied after, right there. That's pretty dope. You did a good job with the photo. Rammstein with Trans-Siberian Orchestra. Rammstein at Christmas time. That sounds like the Rammstein Christmas album. That's funny. Sir Darb song. That's actually pretty funny because I went to the Ghost concert the night before, so you guys are having fun with it. All right, here's a new anthem, Rocket Scooter theme anthem by Fraser. Simon. Okay, trading for keeps. I have to see which one you're talking about. I think you had a couple of them, right? Anything below here is considered a coin flip, which is why I always sit out kind of below this red line. It's a pink line. It's going to be kind of weird. I don't like to trade down here. The only opportunities I do have really take a long would be if this were to survive here. There's enough time in the day to want to take a long. I could long to some target. And with an hour left in the day, I don't think I'm going to get a play off of this, but this would be a good, to the run length red line would be about 100 points moving Nasdaq, which isn't bad. But I usually need the confirmation of being above the band. I don't normally trade when cat is active because, as you see, buying all inside of here has been a brutal play. We're so good at like avoiding cat because it's such a strong high volume pivot. It's a risk interval. It's like one of our strongest tools we have. Maybe playlists. I like a lot of Simon's other songs. This one was good, but not one of his best. All right, you guys didn't seem to love that one either, but nice try, Simon. I really like that. Your other songs definitely made it to the finals. All right. Deshez. Oh yeah. This is the song inspired by 3 Days Grace. It's not too late. It's never too late. You guys know that song? So this is basically sung to that tune. It's pretty good. You guys know the song, right? This edge will never be what I expected. And if I don't belong, who would have guessed it? I must stop, leave alone what's not in my control. To make you breathe alive, I got to wait and give you your space. Even if I pay, it'll be alright. If I'm in the trade, I've got to step aside. Very clever. Great song, right? I like it. What do y'all think? Finalist? It's clever, and it's like I got a really good song underneath it. The lyrics are really good. Again, this is quarterfinals, so we're gonna have like another time you guys can say yes or no to any songs. This is just if you made it past the first round. This is like the first round of America's Got Talent. Trust me, it's gonna get steeper. We're gonna put the songs against each other and you guys are gonna vote on them. It'll get pretty heavy. All right. There's the EDM version of it. What about the drum and bass version? I love D&B music. They're both good. I think I like the D&B version better. But I mean, you guys are being clever, right? Remixes are allowed. But the community will ultimately vote at the end, right? We'll definitely playlist it, right? We'll jam to it. Dude, that song actually works very well as a drum and bass song, actually. All right. This is one called Slightly Shady Matt. I think it has to do with you getting messages from the Telegram beeps. Join my Telegram channel, guys. Eating ketchup chips now. Never thought she'd love them. Wow. Rocket scooter take us to the moon while iDoc talks like a Canadian loon. iDoc joins him when the market's hot. His lovely wife who hits the spot. Together they decode the institutional plays. Send 2 Bitcoin win. Win get 2 back. Should we still eat this? They wonder aloud, like finding a golden Oreo in the crowd. Rocket scooter flying high. Watch them trade. Oh wait, no, sorry. This picture has nothing to do with the song. Never mind. This is just a picture somebody made. The song is by Futures, different person. Futures Trader. Canadian accent coming soon. This song is called Rocket Scooter and iDoc. My bad. When iDoc's on the stream, she's got that Canadian dream. Are you not American? Rocket asks with a laugh. He spent 1 week there. That's his epitaph. Sharks are flowing, numbers dance, but ketchup chips got her full trance. Wait, that's the one that you made? Oh, that's you, Tyler? Okay, yeah, this is Tyler. That's right. Fairly accurate photo. Positional risk analysis shows you where the money is. Revolutionary platform never seen before. Market maker secrets he'll explore. Rocket scooter take us to the moon with iDoc's Canadian accent coming soon. But iDoc is not Canadian. Futures 20. But she did go to Canada that week. That's really funny. All right. Playlist or move forward? All right. This is the mini aliases of Rocket Scooter. As you see, all the characters, this looks like a Beatles album. So everybody that we've ever encountered on the stream now has their... This is all the versions. I'm going to make this bigger so you guys can see. All right, so we're bouncing at that 23 to 12 level. I think that's really the level that's going to... essentially we're going to rock it. It looks like it's supporting there and trying to push through, which is good. AI, this is like AI of AI of AI. It's really starting to make all the Matt characters look funny. Like they're not even human looking anymore. They look like Picasso paintings. So anyways, these are the mini aliases of Rocket Scooter. So this is Futures Trader for 20 song. Couple versions of it.
by many names. The ballad of humility, tax math, starting trading games.
The guy in the middle looks like Tom from My Funded Futures. It kind of does. With cowboy hat on.
Slightly funky Matt keeps the market rhythm at. Absolutely enlightened Matt sees.
Not yet. It's still pretty elevated.
Mel, Matt, and John with the star-shaped sunglasses and his polka-dotted top hat. What a choice! Recent graduate from Rocket Scooter University, Matt. Learn to read the institutions. Imagine that.
We're still pretty far away from it, so we should be good. I mean, we should still be volatile. Honestly, what could actually easily happen in the next moment or the next hour, market can do something like this. It could just be all over. It's still volatile enough to have a big ass move in both directions. I wouldn't be trading anything, to be honest.
Learn to read the institutions. Imagine that. Rocket Scooter show us their hand.
8/12 last Thursday. Okay, let me get to it. That's a good song. I like that one. Hold on. On 8/12? What did we skip? We did the call. We did the Elton John Depeche Mode. Yeah, we did all of those because they made it to the finals. Hold on. Yeah, we talked about Matt with all the sunglasses, Lumberjack Matt. People come to giveaways and complain. Yeah, we did all the ones from 8/12. Let me double check. Hold on. Oh, let me go back to 8/12. No, we played the disco. We played the... Got all of those in. Pickle Chips Matt, Silently Eye Doc Matt. Yeah, we got all the way to Monk Matt. I think we made it through all of them. I kept pretty good track of it, but if there's some that we missed, let me know. Okay, that second one was pretty chill. I thought it was kind of neat, the little hip hop one. All right. Rich Trader has a song called Mind Control.
Mission control, rocket scooter ready, we about to roll. Charts ignite, market take flight, profit in my sight, I'm riding all night. Hey. Bang, 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 while they crash and burn. Tank, 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 but the tables turn. See it first, yeah, before the break. Max profit moves, all the bread I take. This is the slow. This is the slow. This is the slow. Rocket scooter ready, we about to roll. This is launch mode, throttle to the sky. Res check, HP check, vex don't lie. Other tools guessing, chasing the wave. I'm charting galaxies, the market I brave. Up on the thrust, yeah, I ride that flame. They stop out quick, I just stay in the game. Bears on tops, got my rivals shook. They reading old signals, I rewrote the book. Mission control, mission control. Rocket scooter ready, we about to roll. Charts ignite, market take flight, profit in my sight, I'm riding all night. Hey, bang, 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 while they crash and burn. Tank, 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 but the tables turn.
What do y'all think?
First, yeah, before the break, max profit moves, all the bread I take. Rocket scooter ready, we about to roll. Rocket scooter vision.
Playlist, award winning, yes or no? Okay, somebody said next. All right, I don't think you get. There's a lot of votes for it, but it's a cool song. We'll keep it. Well done. This was Rich Trader. Decent. I'm gonna playlist this. Okay. All right, Future Trader 420, Galaxy Explorer version 2.
Players prepare for launch sequence. Beyond the nebula of market confusion, where retail dreams meet harsh illusion, Commander Map breaks through the static. His trading wisdom purely galactic. One screen illuminates the darkness. No more chaos, no more starkness. Through asteroid fields of price and time, we navigate with reason and rhyme.
All right. On the song list, we are on August the 19th. Galaxy Explorer. Not getting a bunch of yeses. Okay. Decent song, playlist, but no. This is called Metallic Stocks by Anthony, Futures Trader. Nice submission. You have a bunch of them, though. Some of yours have been really well received. I don't think that one was a hit, though, with the community. Thanks for entering, though, with that one. Anthony's up next. Sir Scooter, go back. Interesting to see the little bits picking up at the end of the day. It's almost linear. Like you get a little... kind of drawing like in a straight line here. Porter would be proud. Look at that. Ooh. Ooh. All right, playlist for sure. Okay. Yes, no. All right. Yes, no's. Bar was set way too high with the Wish Fan song. All right, that's Anthony's song. Yeses, no's. I like it. It's not bad. Okay. Your Trader 420 brought up another one called Navigating Trading Galaxy. It's a very odd price action at the end of the day. Short-lived shorts here. I mean, a lot of people are trying to short this today. All right, you guys, after like 30 seconds, start saying like yes or no. We got a few more we'll do. Or at least at the chorus. So listen to the chorus one time. All right, this one has gotten no's. Alrighty, okay. That one did not get a resounding yes, unfortunately. But thank you for the submission. All right. Now we have, I'm very scared to listen to this. I don't know what's going to happen. But already knowing where this is going, we're going to go ahead and listen to a new version, a second series of Slightly Fatter Matt, 50K Fairy Tale by Gabriel. Him and Mike Hawk have been tag teaming, literally, these songs.
Slightly fatter, Matt in a satin cap, burrs, babe, imagine that. Rocket scooter, secret map.
I don't know where this is going to go. I put a lot of trust in you guys not to get me banned on YouTube.
Got rugged by a slightly fatter Matt in a castle lit by candlesticks. He wooed a duchess with VV Wicks. Drink this alpha velvet tone. Bull bear bull that meets on throne. VX dragon circle and high. UVXY and blinks an eye. Hedge mode deep, no bear attack. Knight me now, I'll get it back. She blushed, believed the story's art. He bagged the gold and clipped her heart. Slightly fatter Matt in a satin cap. Purse babe, imagine that. Rocket scooter, secret map. Arby's cheese, a pivot trap. Shoe wires, 50K, heart goes splat.
A woman only has 2 front teeth. That's all she needs to eat a carrot. Like a rabbit. The 2 butt teeth. That's it.
Clean curve, no fog. Eye doc, oracle, side eye dog. Pickle growls, post fills or scat. Chat screams, screen share, liar Matt. Arby's with cheese, he mutes the mic. Claims his server's on a hike. No stats, no stick, no pivot proof. Just empty DMs and a poof. Shot curve, nerve, post trades. I deserved tag fills. Spilled milk, humility tax. Paid in silk. Slightly fatter Matt.
All right, that was a cool song. We're gonna keep a list of the saga. That way we can revisit the saga at any point in time. Just for funsies, that's a really good song. Gabriel adding to the mix. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I do maybe want to prepare for a long setup. Let me get this one. This one. Not that one. This one has more room to play. Okay. All of the death metal mats in one single band. Just to show you guys. And then unrelated song. This is a blues song by RST called Rock Scooter Blues.
Texas boy born under a wild sky.
So do I think there will be less giveaways or resets from my funded crew because they just gave away 20,000 accounts? So by the way, you can ask questions like that because I know the answers to all of that. The answer is there will be the same amount of giveaways regardless of that. They're going to do fewer giveaways throughout the show because it's starting to diminish quality of the show. They're going to do a ton of giveaways still, like on my segment, everyone else's segment, but they're going to space it out more because we're finding out that like 40% of the chat is like, when's the giveaway? When's the giveaway? When's the giveaway? It's just people showing up for the giveaway, and the hosts, especially me, are starting to not like it because it kind of just makes chat disconnected and not focused, and the quality of the show is like the mods babysitting a bunch of crybabies in chat. So they're going to start spreading it out differently, and like a lot of times they're going to start dropping it at the beginning of the segment or something instead of in the middle. And I know you guys are going to hate hell yeah, Alice in Chains, let's go. I like this song. Takes me back to like junior high days. Not bad, not bad. All right. Y'all want to keep it? I like it. It's nostalgic for me. Yeah, so I know you guys are going to hate hearing this, but the person that complained the most about it was actually me. Not that I'm trying to kill the giveaways, but I told them, I said, you know, for the quality of the show is going to diminish with the way we're doing the giveaways. We need to change it up a little bit. Don't do it as often. Don't random drops in the middle of the segment. The chat just becomes all about the giveaways. So I actually was trying to push for it to be more standardized at the same time every day. That way the audience can learn it and they stop talking about it. So for mine, I'm going to have them probably do it right at the beginning. When's the giveaway? Right at the beginning of my segment. That way people aren't talking about it, because it gets really, and half of you guys are there to watch or learn from the stream. And then it's just like the mods are like interacting with chat. And on my end, you can't see it because you're not a moderator. I'm moderator of their channel. I see all the chats I have to delete because it's people just spamming win giveaway, win giveaway. And the mods are working overtime. Okay. So maybe we'll do a form like at the beginning of my show. Slightly Steve Perry, Matt. Hell yeah. I love this song. It's good. Rockin' for Jesus. It does kind of sound like Christian rock. Like I feel like I'm at like Sunday evening church right now. Yeah, and like Take Us Higher. Yeah, it does have like Christian themes to it, doesn't it? Yeah, this is 100%. The more you listen to it, it's certainly a praise and worship song, but it's a good tune. I dig it. It sounds so wholesome, you know? I can't believe a bunch of you degenerates actually like it. I'm proud of y'all. Such a positive, uplifting song. Can't believe you guys are into it. Wow! Pipes on that guy, man. Me too. It's a yes from me, dog. Good song, good song, good song. Okay. Cool, cool. All right, that's a yes. Now let's stop there. And we'll remember that was the last song we did. We'll pick back up tomorrow. We're almost at the end with Futures Trader 420. Right. How this day finishes off. It's trying to move. It's interesting how much movement it's picking up. Market's trying to hold and close without a catalyst, which is neat. S&P sort of starting to like stabilize here. This has a bottom feel to it, which is kind of going to be bad for my puts, but it doesn't matter. The idea is I was out last time. I'm going to go all or nothing on this time. Christian rock, take us higher. I think Apex is still 90% off, right? Can't remember. Lift my lungs higher. It goes here. Stream ends right at the end of the market session. So right when US market closes, stream will end. I guess everybody that, well, actually, since about, geez, I would say it's right about lunchtime, the market's been kind of green after green after green. I'm curious what's going to happen with this. It's actually a pretty solid and decent recovery. Yeah, I don't think we end up lower, but we'll see. Now it looks pretty good. 8 more hours for Apex, 90% off. Oh yeah, that is right. I figured it was like for the rest of today. All right, y'all. Shouldn't that last one be in the soul category? Oh, do we have like a country, blues, gospel? Yeah. We can put that in there. Put that in the blues category. I'm very impressed with this recovery, at least a pre-market, kind of like that stable area we were at pre-market. I'm talking rates. Let's see what he's saying. The stock market needs and wants the tariffs he's justifying. That's rich. Yeah, that's exactly what the stock market wants. Yep, he's right. Oh my word. Appeals court ruled against our nation on tariffs. Trump on tariff court ruling. We're going to go to the Supreme Court tomorrow. We'll go to the Supreme Court tomorrow on the tariffs appeal. We'll ask for an expedited ruling. The stock market needs and wants the tariffs because the stock market sold off today. He's saying that that's because the tariffs went away. The stock market is not moving higher on these tariffs. It's keeping things on the short term from moving as fast as they could be. A goofy push. I don't know what is a matter, baby. Okay, you got me. What's the matter, baby? You got me. You got me good on that one. What's the matter, baby? Oh shoot, oh my god, I've got a whole night worth of meetings today. Crap, I totally am. I need to get ready for this. Okay. Shoot. I can do boot camp, guys. No. These are right at market close, back to back to back. Crap. Can't do it. Okay, I need to prep for that too. Shoot, my bad. They booked them, and I can't even. I'd have to cancel 2 meetings this time. They're very important meetings. Okay, you guys watch the video. Oh crap! You don't need me there though. We're gonna have to skip ahead. Let me see. You guys keep the momentum going. Too many days off here. You already skipped ahead in number 12. Okay, we'll have to do number 13. Okay, you guys have to watch video 13 on your own. We'll skip ahead and we'll come back to irrational markets. Y'all need me there for that one. Okay. It's gotta be painful for anybody that was trying to short at the end of this. Again, that just watching it inch higher and higher and higher and higher. It's probably gonna close pretty green for the hour, I would say. There has been no real big pullback yet. Like nobody's selling nothing. I mean, the volatility is completely sort of drying up here. What a crazy into the afternoon. I had no trades, so there's really nothing new. I could try to take a long of TD band, but with like 20 minutes left to market, I not worth it. Trump just finished talking. All right. I love how Wall Street is just like moving the market on just nothing. Let's go to his remarks. Let me take a different stance. Nothing comes on Putin. See if anything comes at the Alaska Putin summit. So Korea, China, and Russia are together. Showcase China's power. In a meeting, that's what they're talking about. This feels like it's going to accelerate to the upside to the close. The way that it's looking right now is very, very squeezy. Like, I don't know if with the Supreme, it seems like with the tariffs being, you know, struck down in the appeals court, you would think would be very bullish to the markets. This is why Wall Street is such an irrational thing. When tariffs entered the picture, markets crash. When tariffs exit the picture, markets crash. You know, it's kind of like, what? People panic on anything. Ow, people panic on anything these days. Hello? Hello? Pickle. Pickle.
Wait. Come on.
Buddy.
Don't let him jump up.
Settle. 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 Good boy. Good boy. Oh, he's not so crazy anymore. Look at this, y'all. You haven't seen him in a while. Look who it is.
He's skinnier and darker. He lost 2 pounds.
Hey. Hey, buddy. You're so well behaved right now. Look at you. Look who it is. Look who came back. Look who it is. Wow, you're not clawing at my face to get away anymore? Well, not as bad as you used to. Hey. 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 Good boy. Wow. You know, remember, I couldn't hold him for more than a second. He would claw away. Now he's just like, he's no longer a pickle, now he's just cucumber. That's funny. How's he doing?
Just for a little bit.
Oh yeah, welcome back. I didn't know you were home.
Yeah.
Retainer. Nerd.
I know. This is just a temporary one.
Nerd.
This is just a temporary one. I'm getting the one I paid for.
Start learning Parcel-Tongue or something over there,
Yes.
Slytherin? What the hell is going on?
I can't close my mouth.
Can you tell me a story about Severus Snape really quick?
Never Snape. No, it's not the S. Everything else is gonna sound like an S right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, what's up, Eric? What's up, Eric? Somebody says, hi, Mrs. Matt. Everybody's saying hey to you. Hey.
Hello.
He's no longer, he's a cucumber now. He's no longer slightly calmer pickle.
Look at him.
He's so well behaved.
It's because it's the focus.
What'd they do to him? I know, right?
So no yelling, no screaming, no hitting, just tone, and it got him like this. So the trainer that trained this dog trained Caesar Milan, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Caesar's always in that ranch learning.
Yeah.
And revamp. You know who Caesar?
Yeah, the dog whisperer guy? Yeah.
The OG.
He's very well behaved, Pickle. Good boy. He's focused. Look, he doesn't even look away. Good boy.
Walk 4 times a day.
Is he the same Pickle?
Didn't recognize.
Fair.
He was so afraid
boy.
to even say hi to me.
Boy. Boy.
Guys, I learned so much about dogs today and how they really think. I think I might have learned how to be a better parent overall. Like, dogs are like children. Learn how to train a dog, you know how to train your own child.
Oh, yeah. Gold at all-time highs right now? Yeah. So I have a meeting at 3, and at 3:30, and at 7.
I have a landscape coming. Or
Okay. I know.
separated by hours.
I know. I'll probably have to get on the stream early. Okay, guys, I gotta bounce out of here. I love y'all. I gotta get ready. Gotta prep for this meeting. But we'll stay. Hang tight when market closes. See what happens, and good luck today. We will see y'all in the morning. I gotta bounce out of here and get ready for this meeting today. Big prop meeting I had to prep for and everything. So, did you guys hear about gold? Gold at all-time highs. All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later.
Bye.
Intuition shows the way. Leave the doubt and the fray. Liquidy map paints the scene. Hidden notes like ghosts unseen. Reverse engineer to see the light. Illuminate the darkest night. Rocket scooter has got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside. Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing past the others cross. Institutions will be seen. Predict the flow like a machine. Rocket scooter, you've got the key. Pull back curtains, let me see where institutions hide. Doubt can't live where you reside. Trends we ride with heads held high. Resilience makes the weak ones fly. Future volume crystal clear. Rocket scooter leads no fear. No more guesswork, no more loss. Seeing paths the others cross. Institutions will be